Imagine a city where skyscrapers reach for the clouds, and so does its thirst for resources. On Fact Channels, we're tracing Singapore's clever journey from scarce land to smart sustainability. From reservoirs hidden among rainforests to rooftop gardens fighting urban heat, discover how the Lion City turns limitations into opportunities, one ingenious idea at a time. At first glance, it seems impossible. A country without rivers, forests, or mines, yet commanding global attention for its resourcefulness. Singapore defies the odds, not through abundance, but through audacity and ingenuity. Beneath the dazzling skyline lies a story of absence turned into advantage. Centuries ago, this small island was little more than swampland and fishing villages, a crossroads of merchants but bereft of natural wealth. Today, Singapore is a paradox incarnate. What does a nation do when its very soil holds no treasures? While neighbors tap oil wells and harvest timber, Singapore creates its own assets. From the damp marshes emerged an obsession with water, its supply, its purity, its permanence. The pursuit would shape Singapore's destiny for generations. Consider this: every raindrop is precious here. Collecting water became both art and science, with reservoirs ingeniously built into urban parks and storm drains channeled into catchment systems. Nowhere else on Earth has nature's most basic gift been so masterfully multiplied within concrete boundaries. But scarcity breeds innovation. In the quiet bowels of the city, an experiment began that would eventually stun the world: new water. Recycled wastewater so pure it meets, then exceeds, drinking standards. What started as necessity grew into pride. Today, Singaporeans drink what was once taboo, with each sip, rewriting what it means to be resource-rich. Pause for a moment and imagine, beneath the relentless hum of commerce, a second Singapore exists underground. Vast reservoirs carved into bedrock store vital supplies, water bunkers against drought and siege alike, while cooled tunnels reroute utilities to free up precious land above. Beyond water, another invisible resource pulses through Singapore's veins: connectivity. More than 95% of Asian internet traffic passes through submarine cables landing on these shores. The island's strategic embrace of digital infrastructure has turned bits and bytes into a modern-day treasure chest. Astonishingly, Singapore holds no oil fields, yet it is one of the world's top oil refining centers. Crude flows in from across continents, high-value fuels and chemicals flow out. Land is so scarce that entire petrochemical complexes rise on artificial islands, pushing industrial alchemy to literal new frontiers. Even sand here is both geography and commodity. Singapore's relentless expansion has consumed vast amounts to create new territory where none existed. Sparkling financial districts, and lush gardens on reclaimed land that once belonged to the sea. The search for sand has even fueled international intrigue and diplomatic tensions never seen with such an ordinary mineral elsewhere. Not all resources are mined or harvested. Some are cultivated in the mind's eye. Education is Singapore's true gold mine, an ecosystem producing top scientists, engineers, and thinkers whose intellectual capital propels industries from biotech to space tech inside a nation smaller than many global cities. What is perhaps most extraordinary, Singapore has transformed its only unchangeable asset, the lack of size, into strength by designing every inch for maximum efficiency. Rooftop farms provide vegetables where fields cannot grow. Vertical fisheries harvest seafood in skyscraper tanks that shimmer above bustling streets. When haze drifts over from neighboring forests set ablaze for palm oil plantations, Singapore fights back with advanced air quality modeling and innovations. In urban greening, from living walls to cloud forests suspended inside cooled domes that mesmerize visitors by day and cleanse the city by night. Somehow, absence itself becomes a hidden abundance here. No forests to log means relentless preservation and reinvention of green spaces. No minerals to mine prompts recycling technologies among the world's most advanced. From e-waste refineries extracting gold from discarded phones to circular economy laboratories piloting tomorrow's solutions today. Through every challenge emerges a revelation. In Singapore, resilience is the ultimate resource. A national ethos forged from the scarcity-driven realization that any limitation can be reimagined as the seed of prosperity if only one dares to think anew. If you loved these facts, hit like and subscribe to keep your curiosity buzzing with fact channels.